trying to invade, but Grumpy's got skills they can't evade. Aliens in the workshop messing around. Grumpy's carving skills all world renowned.
Hey, Sprite.
With every groove, like and subscribe, watch the mood
What's going
improve.
on?
They touch the tools, they knock stuff down. Little green hands trying to steal the crown. But with every cut and every spin, Grumpy's got this aliens won't win.
Grumpy, I'm here. What the heck happened? Come on, open it up. There we go. All right. All right, good morning, Spike. Hey, I just saw the call to action video Jordy put out talking about the shop inspector. That sucks. I'm gonna do everything I can to drop a donation for that. I have to run to the shop here in a little while once they open up, and then when I get home and see what my finances are, I'll see what I can donate. Chilly out here, y'all. My we got 56 in the shop. Oh, I got my heater right beside me. Hey, Tim, good morning. It's chilly. It's cold. This Florida boy don't like the cold. Man, with this awesome community, I think we should be able to nail that goal. I said I'm gonna get the link out of that video. If Jordy put a link in there, I'll get it and drop it into mine. I don't have my daggum clip videos going right now because my dust collector ain't going yet, but I am trying to put out some burn board videos every Wednesday still, so. Ow, my head, I hit the camera mount. I will grab that link and put it in my videos, you know that.
Cases on the creek, roach clips in the glow, Grumpy's work unique, carving late nights, therapy on repeat, alien vibes hit wild, art'll never retreat. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze, roll tight medication, floating out of space.
See it right there. I'll copy that real quick.
Like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze, sharp blade cutting, pouring epoxy to life. Each stroke scope chaos, channel the strife. Aliens whisper notes, transmit them precise. Out of this world, roach clip got that spice. Glow bright like UFOs at a midnight sight. Craft wild carvings, man, they take flight. In a zone, no phone, just resin to light. Therapy ain't a couch, it's chisels and light.
There it is. Copy. Copy. Okay. You got the link on my clipboard, you know. Definitely helps get back in my YouTube. Yeah. Oop, don't close.
Art deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, Grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, this mad appeal.
I just lost it on my phone, didn't I? Let's see what, let me get back in there. I hate that. With my phone, for some reason, it's live, but it won't let me go to. Oh, yeah, it did. Hot dog, here I am. All right. Most of the time, ooh, turn that down. That's too loud. Most of the time, when I get off of my my YouTube channel on my phone that I'm watching the live on, when I try to open it back up on my phone, it will show me the live, but it won't let me open. But I got back into it this morning. 21 in Ohio. That's cold. Gracious, that's cold. It's 56 in my shop, so it's got to be a little cooler outside. But I'm not sure where my phone is.
grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, that's mad appeal.
It's 38 degrees out there. Let me reset them. Yeah. Whew, it's chilly. 38 here with the real feel of 33. And then like I said, it's 56 in my shop. Go back to my webcam setup here. All right, we'll hook back up. It's not too bad. Oh. Yeah, I love big dogs, fur babies in general. I love my fur babies. I got she's a chocolate lab, because you can see that chocolate in her coat. But chocolate lab, pit bull, blue heeler mix is my little shop inspector. I say little, she's close to 70 pounds. She's a healthy little thing. Dogs I had before that were brindle boxers. And that's my babies right there. I love boxers. But we had 2 brindle boxers, and when I lost my first one, I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna have another one again. And then we found a puppy breeder that was selling them, and was selling them cheap. You know, we went out there to look at her, and then we got her, of course, and then found out why she was being sold so cheap. It was a bad little puppy mill. They just bred the heck out of their mama dogs, and they were trying to get rid of the litter of puppies, so they could get the mama to go and heat to have another litter of puppies before Christmas. You know, so it's like they dropped the price on them. I was like, wow. But we got her, and that was my baby. She got sick. She had gotten a tumor or something wrapping around her spine, and she was about 4 years old. And I wanted to breed her, but then as she grew, you know, her mentality and everything she had, I did not want to change that, so I never did breed her, because I didn't want her to become a mama dog and then just change her personality any. And so we went to take her to the vet to get her fixed, and the vet had her asleep, you know, for the surgery. And when he got in there to do the surgery, he found the tumors wrapped up around her spine, because she had had a few issues walking before, but she had that. Yeah, it was sad, because I lost my baby that day. You know, she was supposed to be going in just to get spaded, and she had to get put to sleep, and that was hard. And I went a long time without a big dog. And then we finally got the little crazy ball of mess we got now. But I love my fur babies. That's why people say, oh, we don't have no kids, but we got a dog and we got to say, shoot, you got a kid? If you got a dog, that's your kid. You know, a cat, a dog, it don't matter. It's a fur animal, fur baby. And it's, you know, people that don't have children treat their animals like their children. Hell, and people with children treat their animals like their children. You know, that's like, my dogs are spoiled rotten. Well, I love my fur babies. All right, I'm gonna burn on this board today. I've been trying to mess with my daggone camera stuff last night, but I was too tired. We had a heck of a day yesterday. My grandmother-in-law, she had passed away about a week ago, and we had her services yesterday. And so that was a heck of a day. So yeah, I was just tired last night and drained, didn't feel like messing with nothing. I hated it. And when it hurt me so bad because it's just I am attached to my dogs, you know, and I sit here at the house all dang day, you know, and it's like they come to me when they want outside, they come to me when they want their food and all that good stuff, and they're my babies, you know, and I'm real protective over my dogs and all that stuff. And yeah, that sucked, you know, because I wasn't prepared for that one. You know, so it was like, heck, you know, and I couldn't even go see her, couldn't love on her, couldn't do none of that stuff too, because it was right there close to COVID. So it's like you really couldn't even go inside the vet's office when I dropped her off. So it was like the last time I seen her, I'm walking her in there on a leash, you know, so yeah. It is what it is. If she's out in the backyard, I buried her next to my other one. You know, so. Oh, fire, y'all. Gotta get that chill off of me. That's the thing too, with it being cold. That's why I don't like the cold. I tense up. That shit makes my back start to lock up. Oh. And we're doing some wood burning, so I got my back door open with my fan in there. So again, I'm pulling that cross draft through the garage now, but it's all right. If I can stay warm and don't get that where I start kind of, you know, that I guess chill, I call it chilled to the bone, you know, so cold it's making my bones cold. I start getting kind of shivery and get tense because when you get so cold, your body just tenses up naturally. That's your muscles, that's how they try to warm up, right? So, but yeah, once that tension hits, because I'm already tense, I already got tightness throughout my body without it being cold, you know, so that extra tightness, woo, you can feel it. I don't know how to describe it. If you go through it, you know. All I can do is laugh about it because it hurts like a monkey. Oh man, that's the thing about animals. That's what I love about animals so damn much. They know shit's fixing to happen to us before we do. And that's when people start griping at people because you got a service dog or what was the other word? Not the service dogs, but shit, not the companion dog. Oh hell, what's the word? They got a specific phrase for it, and it's all over my tongue now, but I can't spit it out. Fuck. I can't remember what the word is now. But people pick on them because you don't need an animal like that. There's nothing wrong with you. My dog knows when I'm having a bad day. You know, she can sense when I don't feel good. I guess when I'm getting in my funks, because she'll come up to me, lay her head down on my lap, and do everything to make me take her outside to play, you know. Because when I'm playing with her, I'm laughing, having a good time. And it's like she wants to make me happy. Right, that is awesome though. Like I said, they're amazing animals. Figured I'd try to get more wood burning done today than babbling. I did a lot of babbling yesterday.
Welcome to the shop. Gears grind, sparks ignite.
Now mine, she's a little, she ain't gonna let you down, but what is the word? She wants to be the alpha dog. That's what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. She'll jump up in the bed, like jump up in the bed with my boy, and it'd be close to bedtime, and he's got the other little dog that sleeps in bed with him, and so we'll make her get down and come into our room, and if my wife goes in there to tell her to get down out of the bed, and she goes to bop her on the butt, not whoop her or nothing like that, just take her little old hand and boop, come on, get down, she will roll her lip and like, no, I'm comfortable, I ain't going nowhere. She does want to be, she wants to rule the roost, but she's still a good dog.
Secrets, vibrations in the air, epoxy dreams solid, freeze.
Oh yeah, she's a good dog now. She's funny. She don't want to go outside by herself. She'll go outside with some aggression, run the yard, growling and barking and all that. Yeah, but if I don't walk out the door with her, she'll stand on the back porch like, what am I supposed to do out here? What are you doing? And just waits for me. She's like my shadow. Supposed to be my wife's dog, and like I said, I did not want to get no more big dogs. After the boxers, I was, I say my heart can't take it no more, but we gonna see what happens when this one goes, because it's like I said, I bond to my animals hard. Right? That's what I try to tell my wife, but my wife says, I'm the alpha around here, and gets on to her, and I say, you better watch out. She got a big old mouth and a strong jaw. She bites you, it's gonna hurt. You being mean to her, she ain't getting in trouble. You know how she is, I always joke about that like that. I'd get upset if she bit her though, but I would definitely, everybody's like, oh no, she bites, I'm putting her to sleep. No. I know how my dog is. She's not mean, she's just temperamental. And if you pushed her buttons and she nipped you, you might have deserved it. But no. She's bit me in the leg playing, but she was going after one of her big toys. We have a tennis ball style play ball for her that's like the size of a basketball. And I call it her whoopee whoop. She'll grab it and just whoop it back and forth like it's a daggum little animal she's trying to get or something. And she was playing with that, and I went to snatch it up from her. She went to jump at it to grab it real quick, and when she grabbed it with her jaw, she had pushed it against my leg as she was closing her jaw, and her daggum mouth caught my leg. She stopped immediately, cowered down, like, oh no, I bit daddy. She wasn't trying to hurt me. She damn sure got me good.
Aliens in the smoke, they whisper truth. Medication rolled tight, spark in the roots. Chronic pain, a ghost, fades in the booth. Creating our escape, these forms be proof. Grumpy's craft cuts through that ether haze, shoving demons aside.
Oh yeah, when she gets me playing and she breaks the skin, she'll stop and just come up, start sniffing. I say, uh-oh, you got daddy leaking. And she'll slow down, her little tail goes to wagging. She plays, I don't know how to say it. I say she's like a fiend. If she just geeks out when it comes time to play. I mean, she just loses all all senses and just focuses on what she's playing with. You know, when I take her little balls outside and play with her, she starts to drool. All her muscles tense up real bad, and I call it vibrating because you can see her legs almost shaking because her adrenaline and stuff starts to pump, and she gets so worked up in playing. Man, she's a good dog. Dang sure keeps me on my feet. She wants to play 24/7. That's what keeps me on my feet, and I don't hardly ever. I sit down and get too comfortable. It's like she knows, like, hey, your back's starting to hurt. You need to get up and move. Come on, take me outside. Yellow sparks bright black eats the light. Delayed hums a hymn, turning wrongs to right. No looking, no dwelling, just the resonant will. The late whisper secrets only silence can fill. Shadows in the grooves, ghosts etched in the grain. Epoxy binds the cracks, sealing up the pain. Epoxy roach clips spun tight from the night. Colors screaming loud, pain fused in the fight. Crafting from the chaos, hands bleed. Oh, I cannot wait to get back on my lathe, y'all. This is like, I feel like I'm being punished. I'm jonesing for my lathe. Right? My friend had a Dalmatian that did that. You could look at her and he would point and kind of snap his fingers and say cheese. And when he did, she'd roll her lips up like she was just growling, fixing to eat somebody up, and her tail's wagging the whole time. It was a little trick he taught her, and would give her little treats when she did it. And I thought it was pretty cool. That cross draft I got going in here is pulling the smoke out of my box into the garage instead of through my little filter.
What's he cooking? What's the plan? Medication ready, rolling stand.
Turn the fan down at the door and go too high.
Lend a hand. Grumpy's live again. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Streaming truths or chasing air. Hit subscribe, don't just stare. Grumpy's live again. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Streaming truths or chasing air. Hit subscribe, don't just stare.
I say be right back, but y'all's walking with me. Oh.
Is it wisdom or just a lie? Questions hover, answers blur. Who is grumpy? Who?
Oh, it's still dark out there. Sun ain't come up yet.
It's all a blur. Grumpy's live again. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Streaming truths or chasing air. Hit subscribe. Don't just.
I do got to change my boxes around, and I got to fiddle with OBS and figure out how to focus in my camera. I want the vertical view right here, but I want to bring it up some to where I have my whole plaque in the vertical view. So it'll be smaller on the screen, but everybody will be able to see the whole piece of work. Can I zoom it still? Let's put this down. I about burnt my camera. I got that daggone wood burner tip in my hand. Reaching up in here trying to do stuff like a goofball. Oh, I can still focus it. Does it focus it on the camera? Delayed reaction here on my live. I can't see it yet.
Grumpy's back live again. The screen it glows so bright, my friend. What's
big delay. Oh, it did focus it in. Okay, cool. Zoom it back out. That way I'll zoom it out some through the settings, and then I know I can still zoom in on the camera. I didn't think I could still use the camera zoom ability when it was locked in for the webcam like that.
a face, he cracks a joke. 1,000 comments fill the smoke. Another secret and another grand reveal. How does he do it? What's the deal? Aliens flying by.
Yes, sir. That's what I love about them animals. They know when you're coming and going. Mine, she knows. She's weird. Okay, I have that anxiety for people. You know, it's not that I don't like people, but I don't like people. I do. I like people if you're proven to be a good person. You know, I don't like the tools out there, and there's just too many tools out there these days. And so I guess I have an anxiety, like if somebody's knocking on the door, I get stressed or something, and she feels it, because I'll come in through the house, you know, and walk around, and she don't do nothing. But as soon as I'm coming in the house and she knows I'm fixing to go look out that window or open up that door, she'll jump up in the window and start snarling and wanting to woof and stuff. And it's like, there's nobody out there. I'm just being nosy looking. And then when I go to leave, the wife and the son, they walk out the door. She'll bark a couple of times and that's it. I walk out that front door. She raises pure heck. I get in the truck, I can hear her barking as I'm pulling away from the yard. And wife says she'll bark for a minute or two, and then she has to fuss at her to get down, and then she'll get down. But yeah, she don't like me going out front and leaving. And it's supposed to be, got her for Valentine's Day for my wife. I don't know, yeah. She's not the wife's pup. She lays up on the wife all night, you know, lays up on her lap. She thinks she's a little bitty lap dog, you know, and she'll try to curl up in my wife's lap every night. I don't know. But when it comes time to doing stuff, she'll listen to me before she does the wife. She's protective of them all though. She loves everybody just as much, but I guess she just got that bond with me.
What's up his sleeve, a trick or a grin? Mystery unfolds as the show begins. Aliens nodding, they're tuning in. Grumpy's world where chaos wins. Roll it up, stand by for the thrill.
It's gonna burn different, so I just turned it upside down.
Lights are flashing.
I gotta rotate it upside down, flip it back and forth, because I start getting heavy and pushing down too hard, and it bends the tip up on me because of the heat. Burning a bit hot. It's cold out here. If I turn it down some, it start acting up. Still ain't won't go. Hey Robin, good morning. I turn the music up a little bit on the app, so if it gets too loud, y'all let me know. I'll tune it back down. Hey Alan, good morning. Get that coffee ready. It's early.
Grumpy's in the shop, gears grinding, moaning, electricity crawling, circuits keep zoning, etching into green sparks dance in the wood, aliens in the corner, cloaked in their hood.
Hit it that hard.
Wheels spinning in the haze, meds roll tight, they burn in smoky praise. Therapy in the clouds, the pain's unspoken, like subscribe vibes, words cracked and broken. Cables hiss like snakes, venom in the wire. Voltage jumps the gaps, arcs of blue fire. Corners hold shadows, secrets in the smoke. Okay. Grumpy laughs slow, his gears start to choke.
Sorry,
Grumpy wants to ride, wheels spinning in the haze. meds roll tight, they burn in smoky praise. Therapy in the clouds, the pain's unspoken. Like, subscribe, vibes, words cracked and broken.
I'm out of my dadgum Southern pecan coffee from the Drowsy Poet. I finished up the last cup of that yesterday. I love that stuff. It's good. I just go back to Folgers blend after that. I don't really like all the frou-frou coffees and stuff that much, but that Southern pecan coffee, I love pecans and everything, and it's not too strong, but it's good. I said I get it every time they have their little fundraisers.
Grumpy's in the shop, wires hiss, they scream. Electricity's crawling, it's carving a dream. Etching in the grain, wood whispers pain. Aliens in the corner, plotting domain. Grumpy wants a ride, engines hard, it's fried. Sparks and ghosts collide, therapy in the glide. Smoke rolls thick, therapy in the haze. Made in pain, these are Grumpy's days. Click and clank, vibe sharp as a knife. Like and subscribe, this is Grumpy's life. Smoke rolls thick, therapy in the haze. Made in pain, these are Grumpy's days. Click and clank, vibe sharp as a knife. Like and subscribe, this is Grumpy's life. Meds roll tight, fists fight the void. Grains etched deep, past cannot avoid. Pain hums low, therapies in the
Hey, good morning,
aliens
PK.
laugh slow, they know. Static in the wires, truth's on fire. Grumpy's desires, tangled in the mire. Ashes and sparks, a symphony of scars. Riding through the dark, chasing dying stars. Smoke rolls thick, therapy in the haze. Made in pain, these are Grumpy's days. Click and clank, vibe sharp as a knife. Like and subscribe, this is Grumpy's life. Smoke rolls thick, therapy in the haze. Made in pain, these are Grumpy's days. Click and clank, vibe sharp as a knife. Like and subscribe, this is Grumpy's life.
Definitely got to play with my zoom on my dadgum camera stuff today. I will get that situated. That will be my mission. I got to do that and start Wednesday's video. I waited to the daggum last minute to get that one because I thought I had stuff set in my box to edit still last time, and so I worked all day Tuesday doing a burn board, burned it, colored it, recorded it, all that, and then Tuesday night I started trying to transfer my files off my phone to my computer, and I don't know what happened, but everything was wonky. Excuse me. It wouldn't it transferred, but it was going super slow for half the files, and then the rest of them just got to where they wouldn't transfer, and I got frustrated and turned everything off. Next morning it worked fine. I don't want to wait till the last minute again and get caught up like that, because that was definitely frustrating.
Grumpy wants to ride, meds roll tight. Pain's a co-pilot, therapy's the flight. Smoke's the sermon, preaching out of sight. Hit that like, hit that vibe, subscribe to the night. Grumpy in the shop, sparks light the cave. Hands on the wheel, spinning truth on the lathe. Epoxy roach clips, sticking to the strife. Crafted in chaos, every cut's a slice of life. Metal shavings, fall dreams ground to dust. Blueprints of pain, stitched with sweat and rust. Aliens fly by, they beam through the night. Grumpy's got the tools, but he's ready for a fight. Take him for a ride, nah, he ain't leaving the floor. Therapy's the work, and the work is the war.
I gotta get in here and get my daggum garage cleaned up too. I hadn't even started moving stuff around. I had an idea of what I wanted to do with everything, and then I realized I'm gonna have to get more stuff, and then they haven't even shipped the collector yet, so it's like that's bothering me. So I ain't in the mood to clean and do all that, but I know I got to do it. Cause God dang sure we'll be turning as soon as that thing gets here. I won't do a live. I'm gonna probably record 5 or 6 videos of me just turning clips. That way I have them on deck to edit. But it's a little bit bigger footprint than what I anticipated. Because I haven't gotten the dust collector itself, but I got that smaller micron bag to replace the one that it comes with. And I unfolded that bag and set it up to where, as big as the bag would be. It's it's bigger than what I thought. It'll still fit in that area, I think. I gotta wait till they ship the dang thing, because at first I thought I was getting a 10-foot of hose and all that kind of stuff to go with it, but I'm not. And so I'm gonna have to improvise with the 2.5-inch hose I got for a little bit until I can get some of that 4-inch hose. I just gotta get the daggum collector first. That's the aggravating part about it. I ordered it, they hit my account and had everything pending for a minute, but now the amount for the dust collector, it's been released back into my account, but they haven't canceled my order or told me that it's delayed or anything like that. It's just, I'm waiting. If it don't get put as ordered, I guess by tomorrow or by the end of the day, if it still shows that it hasn't been shipped out yet tomorrow, I'm gonna call or email or whatever I gotta do to try to contact the people to see if I need to cancel. I'm afraid if I cancel and try to reorder it, they'll bill me by the time I do that, and then double hit me, and I'll get daggum overdraft fees and junk like that. And I only have the bare minimum in my account to cover that, because it's my little personal account to play with for my carving stuff. So there ain't no money in there but the money for the dust collector. So if they do a hit on there, then I'll get overdraft fees and junk. I can't afford that. Grumpy's alone, but he's never cowed. Lathe hums a tune, it's a mournful sound. Echoes of dreams spinning round and round. Aliens watching, they laugh, they cheer. Grumpy's got a plan, but it's not quite clear. Mess rolled up, aliens fly. Grumpy stares up at the star-filled sky, wishing for a ride, a quick goodbye to the grind, the grit, the never why. Mess rolled up, aliens fly. Grumpy stares up at the star-filled sky, wishing for a ride, a quick goodbye. I need that dust collector. That's part of my sanity. I like doing this wood burning and all too, don't get me wrong, but I want to get back into spinning, because I had just bought the mandrel and stuff to start doing pins and stuff like that. So I've been investing into my lathe to do more with my lathe, and then now it's like, nope. And then with it getting colder outside, there's not gonna be too much outside carving. I can still power carve outside. I got to work on that Jordy challenge and then Wowie's challenge. Ready to play, was about to ignite the spark when the mailman knocked like a dog's loud bark. Package for Grumpy, that's all he said, before aliens snatched him overhead. Opened it up, what's within? Exotic wood to spin, spin, spin.
magic trick. Grumpy's got wood, it's smooth, it's slick. Aliens laughing from up on high. They left the
Can't wait to get back into that. Neither I have that box of dowels. That's the different woods. I'm gonna make some clips and stuff out of those too. That song, and the song is playing, made me think about those. Because I've only spun one clip out of that so far. I've spun one clip and I'm trying to hand carve one clip out of it. That a piece of that cherry from that box of wood I got. There's all kind of stuff in there. I have a link to the types of wood that comes in the box, but the wood's not labeled, so I have to kind of go through and look at it and gauge what it is, and then look it up and see and say, okay, yep, that's what that is. But there's cherry, walnut, I think it was yellow heart, red heart, or what they were calling it. I can't remember. I'd have to pull it up to be specific. Oh yeah, me too. Like I said, I ordered one off of Amazon, but it's coming from Win, and it's not supposed to arrive on the shipping information until between December 3rd or such like that. And then with that being said, like I said, they haven't taken the money for it yet. So that's the only thing that's got me iffy. Or, is it going to be on time? Are they on back order? If it's on back order or something, then I will definitely look into trying to invest into a different one. Because when I was looking for them, I found two that were about the same. I put them both on my list. And then when I went back to my list, one of them was wasn't available anymore. It was on my list, but it had that little thing, availability, not sure when they'll reorder or if they're reordered. So, because it was, what was it? It was Vivor had one, and then Win had one, and they were about identical.
Workshops, a temple, wood grain confession. Sawdust sermons, the resin's aggression. Outer space whispers in the screws compression. Blueprints bleed secrets.
And then everything happens for a reason. This might be a good thing that it slowed me down, because I was staying on my feet too daggone much trying to do those lives constantly. And I'm still gonna do it when I get set back up. So it was just the world giving me a brief break. But I was getting more muscle spasms throughout the day, because it's the longer I stand up, the more little gremlin spikes, yolks I get. So when I'm doing my clips and I'm not live, that one clip could take me 4 or 5 hours to do, because I'll spin on it for a little bit, and if I do get a spasm or something, I sit down, I'll stop. But doing the lives, I don't stop, because I don't want to lose that momentum and that, the viewers and stuff. So it's like I lean up against my chair, and I stop for a few seconds and babble or something, but then I stand back up and get back at it. And I'm still trying, I got to build my table out here and try to drop it some and lower my lathe to where I can sit down and spin. But I have to be able to get my legs, just underneath the table some, because I have to lean up onto the lathe, because I almost want to look down over my piece as I'm turning to watch it work. But it'd just be a learning curve, I have to relearn how to do a few things, but I think that'll do me better if I can sit and work. And I have to stand up and move, or wiggle and waddle, like situate and squirm in my chair, readjusting my lower back, because that's my issues. They're right there where my butt and my back kind of meet. So I'm almost sitting on my back, because I ain't got no damn butt. That's what my wife's always said, that's what's wrong with my back, because I always sat on my butt and my back, because I didn't have no butt. Hey, Pop-Tart. Good morning. How about waking up at 4:45? And I'm only 49 or 48. I'm not even 49 yet. I feel like an old fart though.
Aliens will take us for a ride through epoxy dreams and a cosmic.
I set my alarm when I do these lives. I want to start at 5:30, so I set my alarm for 4:45. So I wake up and get my coffee and everything.
The craft, his hands bear the cost. In the workshop's haze, the past gets lost. Yellow glows like Saturn, black holes pull tight. Epoxy galaxies born under buzzing light. Sawdust planets orbit, his mind's unbound.
I normally do it because I don't want to I go live that early because I don't want to interfere with any scheduling here around the house. You know, I don't want to wake up nobody, or if I have to take my son to school or class or something like that. You know, if I had scheduled a live, can't do that. So between 5:30 and 7:30, I know nobody's awake. I don't have to be chauffeur or take nobody nowhere. So that's like about the only time slot that I could work on that I know wouldn't mess with home scheduling. You know, and normally my alarms don't wake up my wife whenever I set them and wake up. But the past 2 days, she's woken up when my alarm's going off. She told me so the other day, but then this morning, I'm sitting there. I'll take my phone in the dark and find my socks or whatever and start getting dressed, you know, without waking anybody up. And I saw her reach over and pick her phone up and turn her phone on to see what time it was. So I'll probably hear a little bit about it later. But I still ain't changing my time. Hey, PT's in Florida. Oh, Pop-Tart. Yeah, I'm in Florida. I'm sorry. PK, I'm sorry. I seen PT and thought she was talking about PK. Pop-Tart, there you go. Yeah, I'm in Northwest Florida. Up closer to Alabama, but yeah, Florida.
And it feels just right. Milky Way spins in a haze of disdain. All of this magic is just made in pain.
Change this.
Galactic trades with a sly little grin. Grumpy
I want to be up in the mountains somewhere, but I know that would wreck my back. There it is. Musical Mindset. He is in Florida. That's PK. There you go. He's down in South Florida. He's down there close. Snot. Are you down close to Ocala?
is just made in pain.
Yes, sir. That's where I was at. We made national news. Milton, Florida. That's my little town, Milton. I say Pensacola to most people because when they hear Milton, that's just not that recognizable, I guess. But I think Pensacola is just a little more popular, and so people know where Pensacola's at. But I like 2 minutes from Pensacola. But yeah, we got 8 to 10 inches of snow in one day. And Florida don't never get snow. So yeah, we was all over the news. I got video footage of it on my file. I keep babbling that I got to make a video out of it. It's just, it won't be my normal editing and stuff, and it'll take me a while to go through it all. But yeah, it was pretty cool. My old fart was out in the front yard making snow angels. Never thought I'd be laying in my damn front yard in Florida in almost a foot of snow making a snow angel. It was crazy. Let's go up here.
Out in Grumpy shop.
Yeah, we've had little wannabe flurries and stuff for me growing up. I think my mom said when I was a baby, I think it was 76, 77, 70. I was born in December 76, so if it didn't snow in December, it was in January, then it was in 77 that it snowed. But she made little snowman and all that stuff, put it in the freezer, and it was actually not as thick as what it did last year here, but it was snow from Florida. And then I think in 96 we had a good little flurry that, you know, it stuck on the hoods of cars you know, but if it hit the ground, it pretty much melted. But there was a few spots in the shade that it hung out for a minute. But last year, that stuff hung out. I mean, it was snowing one day, and then it was snowing the next day, and then we was getting a little bit of snow the next day, and it was like, wow. Mother Nature done flipped her scriptings, off her rocker, lost her mids, whatever you want to say. Right? Yeah, that was awesome. We ain't prepared for that kind of stuff around here. That shut everything down for a hot minute, but it was enjoyable. It would have been awesome to be right at Christmas and it would have done it, but like I said, it was about mid-January when it happened. It was definitely an experience, because I've always said I'd like to travel, you know, one year when it's cold and go north a little bit, because we can drive about 4 hours and get good snow. But you know, I always joke and say we need to go do that, because my daughter, she takes the grandkids and everything, and she travels right after Christmas. They stay local until Christmas, and then right after Christmas they take advantage of the kids being on Christmas break, and then she goes up to Tennessee, I think it is, and stays up there where it's snowing, you know, and they act like snow bunnies for a few days and then come back home. I always wanted to, you know, do that with them, but it's like, I never really put forth the effort, because I know that it made me hurt. That's one thing, that cold, I couldn't stay out in it long. I'd go to shivering and go to aching and hurting, but that's a once in a lifetime experience, you know. I just rolled a fatty and went out there and had a good time until I couldn't feel my fingers, and I'd come back in, you know. Right? Yeah, I can imagine. That's like our beaches. When you go to our beaches are almost snow white, you know. And so good sunshine out there, and you go out there, you can't hardly look down because of the sun reflecting off of that whiteness like that. The snow, yeah, it can be the same way.
Lightning flash just out of sight. Grumpy's groove feels so right.
But it was fun. I said I wanted to do it again, but and then again I don't. The kid in me says, "Come on, bring it," you know. But the adult in me that's gonna have to get out there and shovel the sidewalk a little bit, because my wife, oh my goodness, she slipped on the ice last year. That was on the sidewalk, and boom, landed right on the side of her hip, got a nasty bruise. I was putting salt on the concrete, and then I was trying to keep the snow shoveled off where I know we were going to be walking back and forth through, and then I tried to keep that ice broke up. But yeah, I had my cane, you know, so I got my little kickstand, as I call it, and when I slid a little bit but didn't fall. Oh, I like the cold way more than I like the hot, for sure. And I love my state, don't get me wrong, beautiful area. You know, there's lots to do if you get out into the nature and enjoy that aspects of it, but I am really, really hot natured. And then I guess with my anxieties and stuff, I sweat like crazy. So that kind of detours me from getting out and about doing stuff, unless I'm going somewhere that's going to be in the water. You know, I love to swim and whatnot, so that's no big deal. But if I'm like going out and about, walking around, I get so sweaty. What we call it around here, I'm sure everybody where it gets hot and sweaty call it swamp ass. You get sweating so bad your britches start getting wet, looks like you done peed your britches or something. And I get to sweating like that sometimes, and then with just my insecurities and my anxieties and stuff like that, I start sweating like that. Then I feel everybody's definitely eyeballing me and judging me, and then I wig out even more and go home. I'm trying to get better with it though.
Of fate. Roach clips, shiny dope soldiers a cope. Out of the haze came purpose.
I like all the seasons. Well, that's the crazy thing about Florida. We really don't have much of a fall. And we don't have a lot of native trees that give you those pretty fall colors. We got a few, but it's just Florida. By the time it gets cool, you think, oh, here comes fall. It's nice and cool. Bam, the next day it's 80 degrees, 85, 90 degrees out there. That's why I call it that Florida fake fall.
Workshop sessions, therapy flows in the air, turning junk into gems, like we just don't care. Eyes glazed crimson, medicated.
Miss Daisy's awesome. I love her channel.
Chronic aches vanish, the good healing shows. Aliens in the mist whisper words of relief. Craft and cannabis are escape.
I like her channels a lot. It's just I don't know. I like her channel.
Hit the bell, like and subscribe to the tribe.
Got some good people that come through there.
Spirals carve out our stories in smoke. Art and remedy.
You moving back up to Carolina, PK? Or just going up there to visit?
Roulette wheel, grumpy calls the spins. Precision of a surgeon, where craft begins. Wood chips dance like confetti on the floor. Every turn, every twist holds a little more. Aliens floating, they dip in my sight.
Oh, that's awesome.
The mist
I joke, if I ever win the lottery, I wanna collect my money and get my lump sum, whatever I got to do, and I wanna check out. You know, I love the United States, but it's daggum getting crazy down here. Daggum politicians keep having their daggum pissing contests and stuff, and it's just getting crazier and crazier. I want to get on out of here. And Canada's got some beautiful, beautiful land. And buy me a couple of acres and just hide in the woods. I'll be good to go. I've been in Florida 2 years too long. Florida it's a mess down here. You see all them memes, Florida's a whole nother level. It can be on certain aspects, for sure. I've been here my whole daggum life. Just the way I am with the heat and everything, I always joke and say I'm supposed to be in the mountains somewhere. I was born in New Hampshire. Or I'm sorry, my mother was born in New Hampshire, not me. And that's why I joke and say, yeah, you should have stayed in New Hampshire with my hot-blooded butt. Because it's time to get it back, right? There you go.
That's the inside joke.
That's me. I used to be happy-go-lucky, get out and about, run the roads, walk into a room with 30 people and not care. I cared. You know, I still analyzed the room and read the situation as quick as I could then, but I guess I was just more spunky. I didn't get as worried as bad, you know. I had not 10 foot tall and bulletproof, but I had that chip on my shoulder, I guess, so. I don't do that no more, but I want to get back to that. I still act my happy-go-lucky self over the keyboard and microphone and whatnot, but. Hey, Mike, good morning. So what it do is morning coffee and pyrography. But what they say, I ain't gonna lie. I straight up tell you, I got some depression issues, something fierce. I think a lot of us do. But I'm either gonna laugh and joke or I'm gonna sit here and cry. You know, I'd rather laugh and joke. You know, so. Put on that good face and try to make everybody else happy. That's what I want to do. That's like when I read my comments and people say, "Oh man, I love your music or your videos," and they got me jamming. That makes me feel awesome.
Aliens in the workshop messing around. Grumpy's carving skills are world renowned. Stress gets carved with every groove. Like and subscribe, watch the mood improve.
The sun's coming up out there now. I can see out in the yard. Oh, I'm waiting to catch one of them little hoodlums coming through my backyard. Got something for them. We'll pop them in the ass with that slingshot. We got some characters that cut yards or cut through yards, and they like to see if they can't pick up something, take to the local pawn shop or you know, crazy guy, if you know what I mean. But I still got that hot-headed attitude. I grew up around here, and so yeah, I have that reputation a little bit. It's fading because I'm not as crazy as I used to be because I can't get out there and be as physical as I used to be. So we grew up in this area, you know, there's 2 streets around the whole neighborhood, and it was back then it's like the neighborhood kids, and you had your little neighborhood turf wars, you're rolling around boxing with the boy down the road, and then the next day y'all's out there having lunch and snacks together. You know, it's just how it went. You know, everybody riding bikes and doing so. Everybody grew up around here and kind of knowed everybody's temperament and whatnot, you know, and then that kind of, I guess, reputation will roll with you for a little while, but there's so many new folks in the neighborhood because of the older folks are passing or moving away. But there's still a lot of young punks out there that remember, so that keeps people out of the yard for the most part. I know my crazy buddy come out there acting a damn fool. Hey Lions, good morning, how you doing?
The creative blaze, sharp blade cutting, pouring epoxy to life. Each stroke scope chaos, channel the strife. Aliens whisper notes.
You know, Florida and them old pew-pews. They put it, we got pit bulls and pew-pews down here, so do what you want to do. I love that little old meme. Maybe y'all seen that one on YouTube. It's that little old Southern lady that's got that Southern Belle accent and all that. And you got that old guy with the rainbow grill all filed up in spikes. And he says, he pulls his mask off smiling, "What would you do if I come into your house?" That little Southern lady says, "Oh, let me tell you something, sweetheart. Bless your little heart." You have to look that up. Say Skittles and Pit Bulls. I think you might be able to find it that way.
Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze, roll tight medication floating out of space, glows in the dark magic.
Oh, hang on a minute, and I'll try to give y'all a shot of what we got so far. I know the camera angles is obscuring most of the view.
Creative blaze.
I'll let my burner cool off just a minute too. I need to make me a holder right here so that I can clip it back on my box. I got too many wires by the box. I'm gonna burn the damn wire. Oh, gracious.
truth in
There we
molds,
go.
let the resin reveal. Art deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, Grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, it's mad appeal.
Oh, Robin, I didn't see you leaving. If you're still in there, have a great morning.
Right amaze.
Pop-Tart, you should have a link now, or a wrench. Make it easier to get through and find channels and whatnot.
Grumpy's in a cedar wonderland, shavings flying like a magic band. Lays alive and spinning fast, turning moments
Alright,
that
yeah, there
are
we go.
built to last. Cedar in each hand, oh what a day. The scent
Getting
of the
hungry
wood
too.
takes
My
stress
stomach don't
away.
ever growl this early in
Dust
the
is
morning.
dancing under workshop lights, crafting joy in the quiet night.
Copy. Alright, let's see. That camera ain't gonna zoom out enough, so let's do this.
Life is feeling so
And
grand
switch,
out here.
yeah.
With every spin, the world feels clear. The smell of cedar
That's a little
fills
slow.
the
Come on,
air.
dog.
Grumpy's kingdom beyond
Delayed reaction. Well, I'm sure I can put this down. It's gonna, y'all still gonna be able to see it. But that's the burn. It's gonna be one of my little astronaut guy right there. I'm gonna do my texture and stuff on the land and the water stuff. Well, the water I probably won't put no texture in it again, but the land I'm gonna texture. The 13 and the little planet, half planet deal I'm gonna texture. Then I'll put my color and stuff to it and then finish the suit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add anything in the background. Like, I'll probably put a couple little stars on there, but I had thought about maybe like a little comet or something coming through, but I think that'd be a little too much for this one. I'll get this one done and then see how I go on the next one. I got a image. This is what I want to do. This is probably going to end up being my Wednesday video, this image. But I don't like the way it cuts off right here. And my drawing skills, when I want to draw, doesn't work out for me. When I don't want to draw, when I don't want to draw, it'll work out for me. But I like to try to center everything up on my piece, right? And if I center this up on my board and get it the image in the center, I'm gonna have this hard cutoff right here. And so I need to either sketch. I thought about doing, oh, sorry, get y'all on camera. I thought about, where's my pencil? Shit, not, there it is. Like, come down through here, and come around like that maybe, come back around, do that circle thing, like maybe he's peeking over the planet, you know. I'll get it more, that's just a quick scratch. I'll get it, you know, rounded out to where, you know, it looks like a planet, I think. But I think that's what I'll do, is push the guy further up, push the image further up on the board where it gives me room down here to give that little half circle. And then I have him like peeking over, and then put like maybe a little 13 up here or something. Or maybe hide it right in that half circle, just do the 13 right there. Or I won't even put a 13 in it, just make it that space deal. But I'm trying to do a bunch of pieces for the Planet 13 place. And that way, I want to try to get some of my art put in some of those shops. So I want to make it, you know, Planet 13 related. But all right, babble. Let me switch back. Oh, there we go. All right, see, it feels like it's gotten chillier in here. Snot. My heater's got a temperature on it that says 46, and my wall thing is saying 53. I need to get me a damn real heater out here, but by the time it gets cold and I get stuff saved up to get a heater, it's warming back up, and I'm like, I can use that money for something else. That's it. It don't stay cold long. Might even get my son to drag my daggone. Guess everyone else is still snoozing. Oh yeah, it's early. Hey, there's Aaron. I'm trying. It's early. It's gonna be a better day than yesterday, that's for sure. But if I put my lathe on the back porch, I could spin some roach clips and record that. I can't do the epoxy out back. That makes too much of a mess. But the wood, I can just blow all that off into the yard.
Grumpy laid back, sitting in the shed, scuffling with the wood piece in his head. Roach clips cracked at each one's a gem. Workshop therapy, carve problem stem. Whittling his worries, chisel in hand. Lighting up a stogie, grains like sand. Cool wood carvings, medicine profound. Grumpy laid back.
Yeah, thank you. It's gonna look a lot better once I start getting the texture in there and then I add that color to it. I love wood burning, but then I watched a channel and I'd never really seen it before then. Or I might have seen it, but just didn't really realize I was looking at the pyrography with color added to it. But I can't remember her channel name, but she changed it. But her name's Annie. Miss Annie is what I called her. But that's where I got all my pyrography. I watched her do all her wood burning and stuff and picked up little tricks and stuff and the way she does stuff. And that's where I saw it the first time. She did a wood piece, a wood burn, and then she took some watercolor and diluted that paint, real good. And then when she colored in her piece, you could still see all the wood grain and all the burn, it didn't affect the burn at all, but it just made the piece pop so much. It's like, wow, that's just awesome. So yeah, I try to do that. Oh yes, sir. That's what I want to do. I want to make it easy for everybody to communicate and check out each other's channels and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll go through and color this one in and all. I said that last one I did it with the I try to take, when I do these pieces, I got in a kick one time where I was taking my UV resin and I'd mix it up in my little paint tray with my mica powders, and then I would paint it with the UV resin and then cure that piece and then come over here, paint that, cure that, and then it was raised up. It gave it like a 3D texture. But I got to I gotta get some more of that resin. I'm about out. Well, I say about out. I got about a third of the bottle left, and it's a small bottle. So, and it takes a lot of that resin once you start doing these boards. So I'm gonna hold off on the 3D effect until I get more of that. And that's just not priority on the list right now. So. Priority is getting the dust system set up and right, because like I said, when I get it, I'm not gonna have no 4-inch hose yet. I do have the adapter to go from 4 to 2.5, but I don't want to run that whole system on 2.5-inch hose. It's gonna choke it down. It's gonna if I might not even be able to run that 1 micron bag with the 2.5-inch hose. It might not give it enough airflow. So, but yeah, I got to get that situated, and once that's done, I do want to get some pin kits, and then I still want to get that headset that Mr. Roy has. Cosmic confession, aliens fly by, curious, no
aggression. We tell them the deal, your subscription's free, no question.
And once I get those issues done, then I'll work on getting some different resins and stuff. I'll get some resins and some colors. I want to get some of that thermal reactive pigment. I think that would be awesome in my roach clips. You know, it's heat reactive. Basically, it like, let's do it with my lighter. Like, you hold it in, it'd be one color, and you hold it in your hand for a minute, and everywhere you held it, the temperatures change, so the color changes. It'd be kind of like a glow-in-the-dark stick, but you don't need no light to make it glow. You just hold it, you know, and your body temperature changes colors in certain spots. They have a color pigment like that. I don't know how well it was going to react and transfer over, how much I'll have to put in each color, but I do want to get some and try. I think that would be kind of cool. Kind of like the old hyper shift shirts. You said the old clothing, you'd put your hand on somebody's shirt, move your hand, it left the handprint. Well, that's what the color pigments are supposed to do. But just transfer that over into a roach clip or a dab spoon, or even an ink pen would be pretty neat.
Laid back, carving, steady hand devotion. Epoxy
Start stacking and collecting. I want to collect some of those small little live edge boards too, and start burning on those. That's all wonky. Oh well, you can tell it's hand done. Yeah, I want to burn on some of them live edge boards too instead of the daggone plywood. I know this ain't no good for me because it's the glue and everything in here. And the fumes ain't that great.
Roach clips glowing, fingertips control. Therapy the mission, fire feeds the soul. Ink in the wood grain, carving out whole. Lost in creation, feeling fully whole. Epoxy drips clean, locks the vibe in time. Therapy eternal, sculpted line by line. Pain fades silent, buzzed up the climb. Aliens tracking thoughts, feeling so divine.
I lost a sub. I looked at my numbers. They fluctuate. People will sub, and I guess they'll sub to me when I'm in other people's lives. And then they say that you got to go through and leave a comment when you sub. That way YouTube don't think you're a bot. But then I think some of mine is, you know, I'll be in a live talking and there'll be a lot of people talking to me, you know, and like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go sub to Grumpy. I subbed Grumpy, and then they go back and watch my channel. I'm like, oh no, that's roach clips. I can't watch that. And then I lose my sub. That's what I think anyway, but you know, who knows? But if you unsub just because it's roach clips, then, you know, better for you. That's it. Do your live streams. Check this out. Okay, Pop-Tart, if you're doing your live streams, do it vertical. Okay, and do not use OBS or streaming software. Stream vertical off of your phone, and it's going to put you in the vertical. It'll stream your video to the shorts. And you got so many people that sit there and doom scroll through the shorts that you'll get more views in your video that way, and you will pick up some subscribers that way, possibly. You know, not saying you're going to gain subscribers every time, but it took me a while to do lives. I didn't want to. I'm still nervous about it, but I was just real anxious about doing them, and a couple of people kind of kept mentioning it and saying stuff about it, and I finally said, what the heck. But what I'm getting at is when I started doing my lives and I was doing them vertical without my music playing in the background, I picked up like 100 subs in a month. You know, I would do my live stream and I would gain maybe 4 or 5 subs during that stream. Now I would lose a couple, but it's like the numbers were steady going up, nice and slow, but steady climb. You know, so try that. I don't know how you stream your lives, but I know when you stream vertical that it'll push it to the it pushes it to the shorts. And that's where doing my wood spinning on the shorts, I was gaining more views and more subs, you know. But then since my dust collection went down, I ain't been able to do no spinning. And then I also changed to OBS, the software I'm using that's letting me play my music in the background. And with that software, it streams vertical, but it don't push it to the short streams. Not yet. They're supposed to be changing some stuff in YouTube soon to where it does, but right now it goes to the regular streaming, so I don't get as many viewers that way as well. But I like my music in the background, you know, so I might do my lives, you know, every other live. One live might be just a standard vertical off my phone with no music, and then the next day it might be vertical when I'm playing my music, just so I can get more viewers and more subscribers. Because I picked up 100 in less than a month doing those live streams like that. Well, I don't have nothing else to do. I'm disabled, I don't drive and do a whole lot. I sit here at the house, so, you know, I'll make my roach clips and then I'll do me a video for it. And then, like I said, I just started doing the live, and I didn't think I was gonna do that as often, but I'm damn near trying to do a live a day, if not more. And that takes up more of my time. This channel was almost monetized. That's it. You find a good community that supports you, and look at it this way. The haters are gonna hate. That's just because they're jealous of what you're doing. You know, and if they're in there being toxic, you block them, hide them, delete them. They're gonna make new accounts, but at the same time, that is action on your channel. You know, but you gotta moderate it the best you can. You know, that's a buddy of mine told me, because I had a few people hate on one of my videos, and yeah, I don't think it was necessarily hating, it's just the way my anxiety took it in. You know, are they cracking on me right here? What's going on? He says, dude, don't worry about it. At least it's traction. They comment. I said, yeah, I guess. You know, but some of them's just, you know, you don't want to leave some of them comments up, because then, like you said, that just creates that environment, and some people just roll with that.
Spun the wood till it morphed out of shape.
But you get you a good little community going, you get you people in there that you can trust, you give them that wrench right there, and then when somebody does come in there showing the butt, you just do you. You work on your project or whatever, and you let your community take care of it. You know, it's all right, y'all bounce the haters. You know, give them a warning, put them in timeout or whatever, and if they keep acting crazy, then somebody block them or delete them. That's it. That's it. That's part of my issues there. Is that's one of my insecurities, is I worry about what everybody's thinking, you know, and that's part of this YouTube thing, is I know that that's gonna happen, and I'm gonna inquire, you know, run across some people that's just gonna be relentless, you know, so that's gonna be a good therapy. You know, it's gonna suck. It's gonna play head trips. It's gonna get me all loony over here, but you know, I'm using it all as a therapeutic, and making awesome friends along the way. That's what I love about YouTube. It brings people from all over the daggone place together. Folks that would never talk to one another in a million years is becoming good friends and whatnot. Yeah, so yeah, it's awesome. That's what I love YouTube. The diversity and the respect. You got your haters, but I'm finding more respectful people out there than I am haters, and that's giving me the positivity and the push to do it. Yeah, I'm not, if they're crazy comments, you don't want to leave it, because then that just opens the door for everybody else to just have a field day with that comment. You know, but sometimes I guess it's the traction and the way you address the comments that can slow it down or speed it up. But then, like you said, sometimes it's best just to delete it.
Grumpy spins the lathe, hand steady in the grind. Epoxy roach clips, art where functions aligned. Workshop sessions,
Hey,
therapy
there's
flows
the
in the
electric
air.
whittler. Good morning, Josh.
Turning junk into gems,
Hope you're doing good.
like we just don't care. Eyes glazed crimson, medicated haze flows.
My wife's supposed to wake up and go help her friend do some deep cleaning on a property they had. Or have, I'm sorry, they have. They still have the property. They just got to clean it up. It was being rented and somebody trashed it. Lace spirals carve out our stories in smoke. Art and remedy blend, that's the inside joke. Time's a roulette wheel, Grumpy calls the spins. Precision of a surgeon, where craft begins. Wood chips dance like YouTube's getting pretty good at that mess, though.
every turn, every twist holds a little more. Aliens floating.
Got a lot of people out there trying to be malicious and vicious, and some of them is true hackers, but most of them script kiddies is what I call it. And you get on YouTube or Google and look stuff up, it'll tell you how to DDoS people and stuff like that, you know. But then there's always ways around that. It sucks, but you can run through IP or VPNs and stuff like that to slow that down. There's ways to secure it. Just sucks that you have to take all those extra steps because people want to be toxic like that. And I just wish everybody could just be happy, smoke a joint, kumbaya, whatever you want to call it. But the haters are gonna hate, and there's not much we can do about it. It seems seems to be that's what makes everything spin. You know, they got to. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, that's why Grumpy stays in his little hole. Ooh, yo, I'm getting heavy. Look at that. I'm bending the snot out of that tip.
They dip in my sight, the mist curling thick in the soft workshop light.
I'm seeing the finish line with the outline, so I'm starting to put more pressure. All right, Aaron, you have a good day too, buddy.
Joke. Dremel spins, it's time to play. Epoxy shines in the light of day. Carving covers that gleam so tight. Aliens watching from the edge of sight. Aliens in the workshop messing around. Grumpy's carving skills are world renowned. Stress gets carved with every groove. Like and subscribe, watch the mood improve. Epoxy shimmers as the dust flies high. Shapes take form under a steady eye. Aliens peeking, trying to invade, but Grumpy's got skills they can't evade. Aliens in the workshop messing around. Grumpy's carving skills all world renowned. Stress gets carved with every groove. Like and subscribe, watch the movie.
This is what I want them little ball burners for, is when you start doing all your curves and everything. Those flat edged ones, you got to pay attention to how you're rolling that tool around, and you start cutting that line instead of burning it.
Grumpy's got this, aliens won't win. In the workshop messing around. Grumpy's carving skills all world renowned. Stress gets carved with every groove. Like and subscribe, watch the mood improve.
Robert C. Peters in the house. Good morning, sir. I hope you got your coffee ready. Get off all them damn energy drinks. How you drink all them dang energy drinks being with the beaties? Ain't them things full of sugar? I got to thinking about that the other day when you was talking about all your drink, or did you get the sugar-free ones? I guess you get the sugar-free ones. Shit, I didn't think about that till I just opened my mouth. All right, let me take my foot back out my mouth. Good morning, sir.
Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze, roll tight medication, floating right of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Sharp blade cutting, pouring epoxy to life. Each stroke scope, chaos, channel the strife. Aliens whisper notes, transmit them precise. Out of this world,
read the labels, I got you. So I didn't think about the sugar-free ones until I started saying all that. How you doing this morning? It's early for you, huh? What are you, 2 hours behind me? It's 7 o'clock here, so are you looking at 5 o'clock or are you looking at 6 o'clock? I used to love South Park. As the void carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, Grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, this mad appeal. 5 o'clock, okay. Well, see, I started at 5:30 here. So that would be, that'd be earlier for you, for sure. I guess that'd be one of the nights you can't sleep. You can catch me at the beginning. Yeah, I'm 2 cups and a joint in already, so I'm awake, sir. Oh, goodness. Now I'm gonna try to keep my shading all at a certain way. I'm gonna try to be meticulous with this one. The last board I burned, when I finished it, it's got a, see, I'm gonna scratch up the other one so there's something to put in between. It's got, like, I don't know if it transfers through the camera or not, but in person, when you look at this piece and you just kind of gaze at it, the way the shading, I staggered my angles on my shading, it almost gives the 1 and the 3 a 3D effect. It makes it look like a, what am I trying to say? Embroidery, like a patch. It almost makes it look like this is raised up off the board some. All right, Tim, have a good day, buddy. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Grumpy's in a cedar wonderland, shavings flying like a magic band, lays alive and spinning fast, turning moments that are built to last.
What are you talking about? Oh, thank you, Tim. $1.50 point setter sold out. Right? I dang sure want to win, I'm telling you.
Feeling so grand out here, with every spin the world feels clear. The smell of cedar fills the air.
That's what I need.
Beyond compare. Wood chips fall like
Whole new setup, a whole new Dremel would be awesome. Dremel and a new flex shaft. My Dremel's still good and strong. I have that, where's it at? I have that plunge router Dremel attachment, and I know if I start using that thing, I'll be using the heck out of it, and I'm afraid I'll burn my Dremel up. So I want to get a secondary Dremel just for the plunge router before I ever even open the plunge router. I've had this thing for a year, and my wife get it for me for Christmas last year. I ain't even opened the box. Hey, I use it. Hey, I can make it a giveaway. There you go. 1,000 subscribers, we'll have a giveaway. No, I'm just kidding. I can't give that away. My wife would kick my butt. Yeah. A little Dremel plunge router attachment. I'd use the heck out of that to do my edges and stuff on my little boards and whatnot, and then do, you know, when I do small boards, you know, I could clamp them down and router out small details, you know, and fill that in with epoxy. I had wild dreams for this thing when I got it, but then when I got it, it was right before that, I think my Dremel had burnt. And so it's like, I'm not burning up another one, because I'd be using it double time, and it's sitting on the shelf, and just my priorities with what I buy, the extra Dremel is just not one of them yet. But I will use it sooner or later. It's chilly out here. It literally feels like it's getting colder. It is. It's 52 in here now. Dang, why is it getting so cold? Sun's coming up. You figure it would be warming up. All right, get this out of the way. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do my hashes and shades like that to see if I can't get the 3D effect on some of these pieces too. Shit, I'm a Florida boy. It's cold. We used to walk around in flip-flops and tank tops, man. And that cold weather, like I say, it tenses me up. When I get too cold, I'll get tense and my body starts aching more. I got my back door open with my fan going, pulling the smoke out from doing that wood burn. But with it getting colder, I just closed the back door for a little bit. Oh. -10. Woo. See, no, sir. I couldn't do it. I say that I want to go away from Florida, but my bones are going to strongly disagree with me once I get away from Florida. But, yeah, this daggum heater is working, but it's... Ugh. Hey, good morning, Delaney. Soapstone carvings? No, sir, I have not. I do have a Himalayan salt lamp that's got a little light under the base that I want to carve. Got that inspiration from watching Jordy Johnson carve some. He's carved some soapstone and all that kind of stuff, but I haven't got into that. The cedar, oak, pecan, epoxy. I did that little lighter case. That is a Jordy Johnson inspired lighter case deal. But yeah, that's about the most of my carving. There's some relief carving and stuff, but. Oh yeah, that's Himalayan salt lamp. It's a big old chunk. I want to do some wood spirits on that, but I'm gonna take that outside when I carve it. I'm not gonna carve that in here. All right, let's get back at this. Maybe it won't be as smoky when I'm doing my little shaving. So, hey, Runic, good morning. And I'm not opening that door up for a little bit. Try to let it warm back up in here, so. I want to get one of those inline carbon fans. A lot of the damn home-grow cultivators use them to exhaust the smell out of the house or whatever from the flower budding, but I want to use mine, hook it to the top of my box up here where I have my little hole cut out for my fan, run it to my window, and put one of those window screens in there that's got the little exhaust thing that, you know, close your window around it. That way all I'm doing is blowing the smoke straight out the window. I want to get one of them. That's like another $100 to get set up. So like I said, Grumpy will spend that money somewhere else for the meantime. That's just added to my dreams. In the perfect shop, it would look like this. Oh, let's see. Let's see how we do this. picture starts curving, I want to curve the angle with the picture, but then that's gonna throw it off.
Welcome to the shop, gears grind, sparks ignite, lace spin steady, cutting dreams in the night.
Hey, good morning, Amy.
Drips slow like a teardrop.
Thank you for tuning in.
Roach clips crafted, pain medication calling. Roll the therapy sessions in progression like subscribe. Cosmic confession, aliens fly by, curious, no aggression. We tell them the deal, yo, subscription's free, no question. Trapped like a fossil, spinning these tools, therapy colossal. Aliens peeking, they hover and linger, pointing at Earth, but we flip them the finger. Strong, roll the therapy sessions in progression like subscribe. Cosmic confession, aliens fly by, curious, no aggression. We tell them the deal, yo, subscription's free, no question. Secrets, vibrations in the air, epoxy dreams solid, freeze the despair. Space-time bends when the craft takes flight. Roach clips gleam in the UFO light. Show roll of therapy sessions in progression like subscribe. Cosmic confession, aliens fly by, curious, no aggression. We tell them the deal, yo, subscription's free, no question.
Okay, I will. When I get off here, I'll go through and find it and watch it. I've always joked the little critters that hang out here are relaxed for sure. It's chilly here in the garage. It's bouncing between 52 and 53 at the moment in the garage, but it was in the it was colder than that outside. Go back. It was 38 when I looked, around 5 something. 38 felt like 33. Let me see what it's warmed up to now. Oh goodness. Okay. Still 38, it feels like 33.
Roach clips glowing, fingertips control. Therapy the mission, fire feeds the soul. Ink in the wood grain, carving.
Burr, that's just cold.
Lost in creation.
I mean, it's that time of year. We're supposed to be cold, but burr, that's just cold.
Therapy eternal, sculpted line by line. Pain fades silent.
I said I'm good, but once I get so cold, it gets down. Like I said, in my bones, I start getting so tense. I can't be in it much more. It just makes me miserable. Those chronic pains amplified by 3 or 4 for sure. As I said, my whole body will start to tense up, and then I stay tight and tense anyway. So.
Medication rolled tight, sparking the roots. Chronic pain a ghost.
I keep my heater right beside me and can feel that warm air coming off of it. That kind of helps battle that chill. So we're not as bad.
Demons aside, calling brighter days. Therapeutic fiction set the world ablaze. Creation keeps healing, we move through the maze.
quit trying to manipulate the weather every dang where, we probably wouldn't have all these crazy changes in the weather pattern.
Grumpy's in the lab, chemicals collide. Yellow for the glow, black where shadows hide. Lace spin smooth therapy.
Started on them rabbit holes.
Carved in the grain, no time to look back. Epoxy roach clips spun tight from the night. Color screaming loud, pain fused in the fight. Crafted from the chaos, hands bleed for the art. Epoxy therapy, where the healing starts.
This summertime already. And I feel you. I said I'll complain about the heat, but then when it gets cold, it's like snot. Where's that heat at?
A toxic ballet, each strip a confession, sins washed away. Yellow sparks bright, black eats the light. Delayed hums a hymn, turning wrongs to right. No looking, no dwelling, just the resonant will. The lathe whispers secrets only silence can fill. Shadows in the grooves, ghosts etched in the grain. Epoxy binds the cracks, sealing up the pain. Epoxy roach clips spun tight for the night.
Burgers.
Colors screaming loud, pain fused in the fight. Crafting from the chaos, hands bleed for the art. Epoxy therapy, where the healing starts. Yellow glows bright, black swallows the sun. The work ain't ever finished, the fight's never done. Lace spins eternal through the wrong and the right. Epoxy in the veins till the end of the night.
There you go. Just don't spill your coffee. That's gonna be hot. Set the coffee down when you start jigging. I like that riff right there. That dun 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 dun. Oh, with your video? I didn't see the question. I'm sorry. I haven't watched your video yet. If that's what you're talking about, the challenge video that you were just saying, I'll have to go back and watch that after this. But if you asked a question other than that, let me go back to chat. I missed it. Get in the zone.
Spaceship zooming, lights so bright.
Oh no, I just got out of my. Okay.
Is it wisdom or just a lie?
Okay, alright, cool. I haven't checked that tracking number out or not either. I don't know if shipping got delayed or whatnot, but I think it was supposed to arrive on Saturday. That might be good. I just thought about that. Coffee refill, I feel you. I'm not far from that myself. My dogs will be beating on the door shortly, or my wife will be letting them out here, one of the two. I don't know what time she plans on waking up this morning. I gotta check to see if it's been delayed or not. I don't, sometimes they'll delay a day or two once they ship out. But if it went according to their estimation, I think that was what on the receipt, I think that's what they showed was Saturday.
A digital mystery, a dazzling light. Aliens flying by, medication rolled on the standby. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Grumpy's Big Show makes you feel alive. a face, he cracks a joke. 1,000 comments fill the smoke. Another secret and another grand reveal. How does he do it? What's the deal? Aliens flying by, medication rolled on the standby. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Grumpy's Big Show makes you feel alive.
So we got to do around 9 o'clock. Let's go get some more medication for the standby. As I put it, I know it might not be socially acceptable anymore, but I'm not trying to hurt no feelings. But when I get down to my last, I always call it the last of the Mohicans. So I smoked the last of the Mohicans this morning. I had my vape cartridge, but I prefer flower.
He makes me whole. Aliens flying by, medication rolled.
That's just my slang for it when I run out. And then I call them skeeters because I don't roll big old hog legs no more. And that was like the funeral services we had yesterday were on the military base. And we live in a little country town. A lot of us like to carry pew-pews and whatnot. And then we had to meet up at a church and somebody's like, you got your pew-pew? You can't go if you do. They're not going to let you on base. You go get stopped. Well, they didn't search nobody. My grandfather-in-law, he was in the service and he's buried out at Barranquez. And so when his wife passed, they bury her out there on top of him, and the same thing. So he had full military services and stuff when he passed away. So when we come on the base, they didn't stop us. We were in the funeral procession, and there was a bunch of us in cars, lined up riding. So all the guards were saluting as she come through. Mad respect. But yeah, I had my vape cartridge with me. Somebody's like, well, we can't take guns, but what about weed? And somebody jumped real hard and acted all shocked. I said, I got my medical card, so I'm carrying mine. I said, I'm sorry. Anxiety, depression, stress, PTSD. I'm around guns, guards, people. Perfect scenario of why I need my meds. And everybody laughed. Somebody said, well, I don't like the vapes. I like the flower. I said, well, I use the vape as my pacifier. When I can't smoke a joint, I have my vape.
Coming alive, streaming chaos, feeling the vibe like it, love it, don't take 5, Grumpy's groove, you can't survive, you can't survive.
So yeah, we got to still get some more today. And the wife's going to help her friend, so she's taking the good truck. She's supposed to be leaving the same time I'm leaving, so that leaves me driving the one with the slipping transmission and whatnot. So, but the dispensary's not that far from the house, and then she won't be home until later this evening, so I got to go.
Grumpy wants to ride, wheels spinning in the haze. Meds roll tight, they burn in smoky praise. Therapy in the clouds, the pain's unspoken. Like, subscribe, vibes, words cracked and broken. Cables hiss like snakes, venom in the wire. Voltage jumps the gaps, arcs of blue fire. Corners hold shadows, secrets in the smoke. Grumpy laughs slow, his gears start to choke. Grumpy wants to ride, wheels spinning in the haze. Meds roll tight, they burn in smoke.
Oh, dang. Does it get you real anxious? Does it make your anxiety real bad or something? I don't mean to pry. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know some people with anxiety, it just makes it a lot worse. They start wanting to bug out more. But that's also in the strains. Hold on a minute, y'all. Gotta let the dogs out. It's that time. Oh, say mama opens the door and closes the door. Say dumps the puppies out here with me and I gotta let them out. Oh. I don't know how strong my Wi-Fi is gonna work for this, but I'm gonna try something here. Bear with me. Might not work. We might lose connection with this one. Where are we? Oh, everywhere. Come on, go. Flip the camera. She's upside down. Flip the camera. It's not, y'all. I can't. Oh well. She's locked upside down. That's my, dang, I can't do this. All right, I'm sorry. Y'all gonna get seasick with that. Thought I'd be able to get it on the dogs, but that wasn't working. Yeah, let them out there and do their morning business. Smoke, roll, stick, therapy in the haze. Made in pain, these are Grumpy's days. Click and clank, vibe sharp as a knife. Like and subscribe, this is Grumpy's life. Smoke, roll, stick, therapy in the haze. Made in pain, these are Grumpy's days. Click and clank, vibe sharp as a knife. Right. If it's no good for you, it's no good for you. But sometimes it's the strands, the different cannabinoids and stuff in there, terpenes. You know, like a sativa. If you have bad anxiety, sativas aren't always the best thing to go with because they seem to amplify some of that. And yeah, like you said, if it hits you that hard, it just hits you that hard. Yeah, so sometimes it ain't good. That's a shame, because that's a good herb in my book. Frick, it's cold out there, y'all. But I don't do a whole lot of sativas because I do have that anxiety and they get me anxious. I joke around and say I'm like a crackhead on payday peeking out the window. It's like, what's that? I get up and look, it's like, what's that? And I get more buggy, I guess. Y'all, come on now. Go be good girl. Come on. But I do like back when I first got on the medical, I was trying to find what strands and stuff worked out better for me. And I found a combination between three. It was a hard-hitting indica, a good sativa, and then a good middle hybrid. And I would vape it all. I had vape cartridges for each one. And, come on, Sparrow. And early mornings, it would be the sativa, and that was a super lemon haze. And that was perfect with my coffee and everything. It gave me that energy. But if I did too much, come on, Pepper, it would get me buggy. But then I would balance it out with that hybrid. But then, like I said, if it was too much, the hybrid wouldn't work. And so I would balance it down with the indica. And then, of course, my CBD. CBD will counteract that euphoria. If you feel like you got too much, a little bit of CBD will bring that down. Subscribe to the night. It's pretty crazy how that plant works. It's not just one plant for all. There's so many terpenes and stuff in there, and they all play a crucial role in how it affects you. That entourage effect is how they call it. All right, Pop Tart, you have a good day. Thank you for coming through. Ooh, shoot, I'm way behind on chat. No, I'm not.
Grumpy in the shop, sparks light the cave. Hands on the wheel, spinning truth on the lathe. Epoxy roach clips, sticking to the stripe.
I was bouncing all over the place. What happened to the screen? What did you do? Oh, I think it's still on the other camera, y'all. My bad. Oh. So big. Oh, that makes me jealous right there. Let me tell you, I have a green thumb when I can use it. We can't use it like that here in Florida yet. I cannot wait though. I don't really vote too much no more. I don't like getting into politics. I feel it's all freaking rigged and my opinion don't count and I don't understand it and it just pisses me off. So I stay out of it these days. But they start getting on the ballot for home grow and stuff like that. That will be when I break out my voter registration card and go vote again. Because yeah, I think it's stupid that we can't grow a plant like that that's got so much natural benefits and doesn't hurt no freaking body. You know, but that's just me. It's all a money game. They learn how to tax and realize they gonna make so much more money, they'll do it. Well, I talked about that in my other live. You know, you got 10 people that want to grow at home. You know, one of them people's going to be successful out of that 10. You know, and all 10's going to go spend the money at Lowe's or Home Depot and buy their wood, buy their fertilizer, buy their nutrients, buy everything they need to do that to grow. So the community's getting all this extra revenue and extra taxes and stuff. And then half of them, like I said, are going to fail. The plants aren't going to grow, so they're still going to end up in the dispensary spending that money again. So it's another win for the state, you know. But they're too stupid and greedy. They think if they make it home grow, they lose all their money. They just gain more money if they make it home grow.
Grumpy's got a plan to outsmart it all. Mez rolled up, aliens fly. Grumpy stares up at the star-filled sky, wishing for a ride, a quick goodbye to the grind, the grit, the never why. Mez rolled up.
I like 9-pound hammer. Aroma wise and all, I don't. Granddaddy Perk, that's one of my favorite indicas. I just love the taste and the smells of that one. But for my aches and my pains and my elements, that 9-pound hammer, that hit good, that set in good with me. And then that was the indica. And then, like I said, the sativa was super lemon haze, and the hybrid was banana. Was it the banana kush? I think it was banana kush. It was one that was through True Leaf. It was one of their flavors. I say flavors or strands. But that's when I wasn't doing as much flour. I was doing the ground flour all the time. And then that's just a waste of money pretty much. And then finally got off the ground flour, quit smoking as much of the concentrates because that was giving me too much of a tolerance. Then went back to more of the flour, and then I do the live resin cartridges from time to time. I don't buy as many as I used to. Cartridge will last me half a month or so. Okay, Home Depot sells it too. I just thought Lowe's was closer. I shop at Home Depot more than I do Lowe's. I don't like Lowe's. In our area, it feels like Lowe's is the uppity up, snotty, preppy hardware store compared to Home Depot. Lowe's just, I don't know. Home Depot seems more laid back to me. They letting you play with money? Tell them, look out. Down there better pat you down, strip search you. I'll say they don't have too many live registers out there anymore.
snatched him overhead. Opened it up, what's within?
How did we do that? Yeah, well,
Spin, spin.
depends on what I'm going for. I'm more familiar with Home Depot's layout, so it's like I am a creature of habit. So I'll go somewhere where I'm familiar, and Lowe's is just, it's closer. It's only like a mile closer. But and if my neck's bothering me real bad, it's just easier for me to drive to Lowe's versus Home Depot because of traffic and all. So yeah, it just depends. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Sativas, I like the sativas. The one thing about me with sativas though is it's part of my past. You know, I don't like the pain pills and the opioids and whatnot. It was just a demon of mine that I fought for a while and finally got away from. And those types of medications speed you up. And then, you know, a good true sativa is gonna give you that energy, that kind of rush feeling like those pills would, and it just reminds me of that, and I don't like that feeling. I don't want to go back there, so I have to be careful with that, you know. I mean, I get on a good sativa and it almost gets me to clenching my jaw and stuff like I done took some opioids, you know, and so I don't like that feeling. And so I'm a hardcore indica guy, you know, couch lock me, you know, because I got the chronic pains and I use so much, it's not gonna couch lock me, you know, that's just it. 5:30 in the morning, I'm out here striking up a good indica, drinking my coffee, you know. So that's just how Grumpy rolls, I guess. Oh, it's 7:42, y'all. I need to go feed my dogs. I'm gonna set my board right here, and I'm gonna let this play. So if y'all want to hang out for a few minutes, that's what I'm fixing to do. I'm fixing to go feed my dogs, but I'm gonna come back out here and I'm gonna continue to burn until probably about 8:30, and then I'm gonna shut down. So give me just a minute if y'all are hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. But if y'all got stuff to do, I can fully understand. My stuff's not too exciting, so it won't hurt my feelings. But I'm gonna mute this and I will be right back. Enjoy. Whispers in the screws compression, blueprints bleed secrets, no discretion. Made in pain, does therapy, no escape. Medication rolled tight, cosmos reshaped. Hiding in the glow, stars collide. Like subscribe, aliens take Grumpy for a ride. Workshops a temple, wood cone confession. Sawdust sermons, the resin's aggression. Outer space whispers in the screws compression. Blueprints bleed secrets, no discretion. Made in pain, does therapy, no escape. Medication rolled tight, cosmos reshaped. Hiding in the glow, stars collide. Like subscribe, aliens take Grumpy for a ride. They float the lay, it hums in tongues. Bolts levitate, prophecy sprung. Grumpy's on the mothership, lungs unsung. Weightless in the chaos, dreams begun. Made in pain, does therapy, no escape. Medication rolled tight, cosmos reshaped. Hiding in the glow, stars collide. Like subscribe, aliens take Grumpy for a ride.
Nautica machines hum choir. Epoxy roach clips stack the galaxy of fire. Yellow and black swirl spiral like stars. Crafted constellations trapped in resin jars. There a tea in the spin, the pain carves deep. Each turn of the lathe, secrets it keeps. Splinters in his hands, truth in the grind. Chasing sanity he may never find. Like and subscribe, let the world collide. The aliens will take us for a ride. Through epoxy dreams and a cosmic tide. Grumpy's lathe spins, nowhere to hide. Pain shapes the craft, his hands bear the cost. In the workshop's haze, the past gets lost. Yellow glows like Saturn, black holes pull tight. Epoxy galaxies born under buzzing light. Sawdust planets orbit, his mind's unbound. Every roach clip a relic, a treasure found. The aliens watch, curious, amused. Grumpy's lathe spins, the craft infused. Like and subscribe, let the world collide. The aliens will take us for a ride. Through epoxy dreams and a cosmic tide. Grumpy's lathe spins, nowhere to hide. Grumpy's in his shop, spinning epoxy. Roach clips pile up, it's a little too foxy. Yellow and black, they're popping so wild. Aliens drop by like it's cosmic style. Colors glow bright, they burn through the night. Meds rolled up tight, and it feels just right. Milky Way spins in a haze of disdain. All of this magic is just made in pain. Galactic trades with a sly little grin. Grumpy's got secrets tucked under his skin. Exotic goods from a world far away, but the grind never stops, it's another long day. Colors glow bright, they burn through the night. Meds rolled up tight, and it feels just right. Milky Way spins in a haze of disdain. All of this magic is just made in pain. Bubbles in the resin, a galaxy trapped. Time bends and twists like the universe snapped. Grumpy hums low as the aliens cheer. This tiny workshop holds the whole sphere. Colors glow bright, they burn through the night. Meds rolled up tight, and it feels just right. Milky Way spins in a haze of disdain. All of this magic is just made in pain. Out in Grumpy's shop, the air hums low. Lathe spins a whisper, a tale we don't know. Dreams take form from metal and fire. A universe forged by hands that never tire. Echoes of creation in the grind and the sparks. The cosmos reborn in these humble dark parts. Sparks fly, dreams ignite in Grumpy's shop. Stars take flight. Shadows dance on walls, machines breathe deep. Secrets of the void, the tools they keep. Every cut, every carve, a new world unfolds in the hands of the maker. The universe molds. What's a galaxy but dust and will? What's a dream but a spark until the hands turn the wheel? The fire burns bright in Grumpy's shop. Creation takes flight. Echoes of creation in the grind and the sparks. The cosmos reborn in these humble dark parts. Sparks fly, dreams ignite in Grumpy's shop. Stars take flight.
Grumpy's back and he's on the stream, flying high like a digital dream. Aliens cruising by, they beam, they gleam.
What's he cooking? What's the plan? Medication ready, rolling stand. Click that, like, lend a hand.
Grumpy's live again, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Streaming truths or chasing air. Hit subscribe, don't just stare.
Grumpy's live again, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Streaming truths or chasing air. Hit subscribe, don't just stare. Spaceships zooming, light so bright. Grumpy's got the vibe tonight. Is it wisdom or just a lie? Questions hover, answers blur. Who is Grumpy? Who are we, sir? Flying high, it's all a blur.
Grumpy's live again, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Streaming truths or chasing air. Hit subscribe, don't just stare.
Grumpy's live again, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Streaming truths or chasing air. Hit subscribe, don't just stare. Grumpy's back, live again. The screen, it glows so bright, my friend. What's he cooking, what's he brewing tonight? A digital mystery, a dazzling light. Aliens flying by, medication rolled on the standby. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Grumpy's big show makes you feel alive. Face, he cracks a joke. 1,000 comments fill the smoke. Another secret and another grand reveal. How does he do it? What's the deal? Aliens flying by, medication rolled on the standby. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Grumpy's big show makes you feel alive. never stops, he never sleeps. His crazy energy, it just leaps. From his channel to my soul, he takes control, he makes me whole. Aliens flying by, medication rolled on the standby. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Grumpy's Big Show makes you feel alive.
All right, y'all, I'm about back. Come on, y'all, go. Go, crazy. They got a daggone routine. They eat. They wake up, go outside. Then they come in, they eat, and then they go back outside. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, okay, it's still going.
Aliens flying, zipping through the
Where is Grumpy? Grumpy is back. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to go let the dogs out and feed them and all that goodness. They got their routine. That's why I go from like 5:30 to 7:30 because I'm normally supposed to stop around 7:30, but I don't feel like stopping. So if you're still there, thank you so much for hanging out, and we're back at it. I said I got them outside for a minute. Let them sniff the ground, get them back in here, and then I'll be set back down. Come on, Sparrow. Behave, come on. Oh, 16-year-old Chihuahua. He is funny as all get out of. He will charge the fence and try to eat a dog that's 5 times his size. With me, he doesn't rush the fence as bad. If my wife lets him outside, he's trying to be protective, and it doesn't matter if the dog's there or not. He runs straight to the fence thinking he's there. Come on, Pepper. Let's go, come on. He got that little man syndrome bad. Come on, Pepper. They're being ornery. It's cold out there. Must have been some critters running around the yard because they're walking around sniffing the ground everywhere. Y'all come on now. Y'all done use the bathroom. Y'all done potty. Y'all just sniffing stuff. Come on, Sparrow, come on. Honor your phone. Get your butt in here. Let's go. Come on. Get inside.
Don't take 5, Grumpy's groove, you can't survive. You can't survive.
Go.
Prescriptions.
Huh?
that
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Grumpy's in the shop, gears grinding, moaning, electricity crawling, circuits keep zoning, etching into grain, sparks dance in the wood, aliens in the corner, cloaked in their hood. Grumpy wants a ride, wheels spinning in the haze, meds roll tight, they burn in smoky praise. Therapy in the clouds, the pain's unspoken, like subscribe vibes, words cracked and broken. Cables hiss like snakes, venom in the wire, voltage jumps the gaps, arcs of blue fire, corners hold shadows, secrets in the smoke. Grumpy laughs slow, his gears start to choke. Grumpy wants a ride, wheels spinning in the haze, meds roll tight, they burn in smoky praise. Therapy in the clouds, the pain's unspoken, like subscribe vibes, words cracked and broken. Sharp reeks of ozone, madness in the air, aliens whispering, static in their stare. Grumpy hums a hymn of twisted code, rolling on the edge of an overloaded road. Grumpy wants a ride, wheels spinning in the haze, days. Meds roll tight, they burn in smoky praise. Therapy in the clouds, the pain's unspoken. Like subscribe vibes, words cracked and broken.
Back again, yo.
Grumpy's in the shop, wires hiss, they scream. Electricity's crawling, it's carving a dream. Etching in the grain wood.
Wife's trying to leave here at 9 o'clock to go do stuff with her buddy. And the shop that I'm going to opens up at 9 o'clock, just right up the road. And so instead of me driving a broken down truck that could break on me along the way, I was like, hey, can you delay your trip 10 minutes? 15 minutes. I can leave early enough to be everywhere when they open and be back home. And yeah. Hey, Suzanne, good morning.
Roll tight, fist fight the void. Grains etched deep past cannot avoid.
Oh, would burn this till about 8:30. I'll jump in the shower and we will have our tennis shoes on in case we're walking.
A symphony of scars, riding through the dark, chasing dying stars. Smoke rolls thick, therapy in the
Oh, that's cool. Those are some cool axes.
Vibe sharp as a knife. Like and subscribe, this is Grumpy's life. Smoke rolls thick, therapy in the haze. Made in pain, these are Grumpy's days. Click and clink, vibe sharp as a knife. Like and subscribe, this is Grumpy's life. Grumpy's in the shop, wires hum a death hymn. Electricity crawling, sparks section in the resin. Aliens in the corner, shadows doing lessons. Blink twice, they vanish, dimension second guessing. Grumpy wants to ride, meds roll tight. Pain's a co-pilot, therapy's the flight. Smokes the sermon, preaching out of sight. Hit that light, hit that vibe, subscribe to the night. Circuit board sermons, static in the prayer. Oil-stained altars, faith hangs in the air. Hiding in the chrome, reflections of despair. Aliens take notes like they really care. Grain holds secrets etched in deep scars. History's a whisper, riding in these cars. The wheel turns slow, destination too far. Grumpy laughs slow, lights flicker like stars. Grumpy wants to ride, meds roll tight. Pain's a co-pilot, therapy's the flight. Smokes the sermon, preaching out of sight. Hit that light, hit that vibe, subscribe to the night. Grumpy in the shop, sparks light the cave. Hands on the wheel, spinning truth on the lathe. Epoxy roach clips, sticking to the strife. Crafted in chaos, every cut's a slice of life. Metal shavings, fall dreams ground to dust. Blueprints of pain, stitched with sweat and rust. Aliens fly by, they beam through the night. Grumpy's got the tools, but he's ready for a fight. Take him for a ride, nah, he ain't leaving the floor. Therapy's the work, and the work is the war.
I want this board to have that 3D effect like the other board did. That's what I'm trying to get here, but probably won't work out. Like I said, that was a coincidence, an accident, or whatever, that it even worked out the way it did. So try to recreate it. So it's gonna be a lot of little dashes. I'm gonna go through and shade everything the way I'm doing this. I'm just gonna stagger my lines and stuff and have it all in different directions. Try to anyway. See how that goes. Grumpy's got the tools, but he's ready for a fight. Take him for a ride, nah, he ain't leaving the coffee and carbon. The land just went loud. Grumpy in the shop, world fades away. Late spin stories, night turns to day. Pain fuels the process, each cut runs deep. Aliens drift off, Grumpy's grind don't sleep. I gotta go back up in the top, fill that in some more. Grumpy's in the shop, working the lathe, spinning that steel like it's his own faith. Epoxy roach clips fighting to be made. Dreams in his pocket, but they might just fade. Struggles are real, the pieces can fall, but Grumpy's got a plan to outsmart it all. Mez rolled up, aliens fly. Grumpy stares up at the star-filled sky, wishing for a ride, a quick goodbye to the grind, the grit, the never why. Mez rolled up, aliens fly. Grumpy stares up at the star-filled sky, wishing for a ride, a quick goodbye to the grind, the grit, the never why. Like a silver rain, each cut's a whisper of joy and pain. His hands are rough, but his heart beats loud. Grumpy's alone, but he's never cowed. Lathe hums a tune, it's a mournful sound. Echoes of dreams spinning round and round. Aliens watching, they laugh, they cheer. Grumpy's got a plan, but it's not quite clear. Mess rolled up, aliens fly. Grumpy stares up at the star-filled sky, wishing for a ride, a quick goodbye to the grind, the grit, the never why. Mess rolled up, aliens fly. Grumpy stares up at the star-filled sky, wishing for a ride, a quick goodbye to the grind, the grit, the never why. Grumpy got a package today. Mez rolled tight, ready to play. Was about to ignite the spark when the mailman knocked like a dog's loud bark. Package for Grumpy, that's all he said. Before aliens snatched him. Get in the zone, doing them little dashes, and then I'll end up trying to follow the shape, and my pattern changes, and I want to try to keep the pattern the same for that. And then when I do the land, I'll do the pattern in a different direction and keep it all the same angle. And then when I do the suit, I'll do it in a different direction and keep it all, you know. I'm gonna try to change all those different directions to see how those lines play together. I think that's what helped make the 3 stand out on the last one. So, I want to try to see if I can get more craziness in the picture to give it more of that pop out effect like it did on that one board. Like I said, that was not planned, but I think that's what caused it. So, gonna try it again.
as Grumpy spins another day. Package for Grumpy, that's all he said, before aliens snatched him overhead. Opened it up, what's within? Exotic wood to spin, spin, spin. Grumpy in the shop, tools chirp, floors creaking, aliens peeking, antenna beaming, no reason. Epoxy fumes, the roach clips gleaming, spin lay humming, machine breathing, life scheming. Made in pain, dust therapy, no escape. Medication roll tight, cosmos reshape. Hiding in the glow, stars collide. Like subscribe, aliens take Grumpy for a ride.
This, believe it or not, works my hands, which is good. I'm holding so tight, my thumbs and stuff cramp up right through here, but I need to get that grip consistent so I can get back on that power carbon. The more of this I do, I guess it's like PT for my hands, strengthen up my hand, give them muscles a little more. I mean, they're not weak, that's my issue, I can't tell how I'm holding it, but I guess practicing more, holding it tighter, longer is what I'm getting at. The power card of my hand will give out on me because you got to hold it so tight to control them bursts. I guess endurance is what I'm looking for, the word I'm looking for.
It hums in tongues, boats levitate, prophecy sprung. Grumpy's on the mothership, lungs unsung. Weightless in the chaos, dreams begun. Made in pain, dust therapy, no escape. Medication roll tight, cosmos reshape. Hiding in the glow, stars collide. Like subscribe, aliens take Grumpy for a ride. Grumpy's lay the spins, Hypnotica machines hum choir. Epoxy roach clips stack the galaxy of fire. Yellow and black swirl spiral like stars. Crafted constellations trapped in resin jars. Therapy in the spin, the pain carves deep. Each turn of the lathe, secrets it keeps. Splinters in his hands, truth in the grind. Chasing sanity he may never find. Like and subscribe, let the world collide. The aliens will take us for a ride. Through epoxy dreams and a cosmic tide. Grumpy's lathe spins, nowhere to hide. Pain shapes the craft, his hands bear the cost. In the workshop's haze, the past gets lost. Yellow glows like Saturn, black holes pull tight. Epoxy galaxies born under buzzing light. Sawdust planets orbit, his mind's unbound. Every roach clip a relic, a treasure found. The aliens watch, curious, amused. Grumpy's lathe spins, the craft infused. Like and subscribe.
What's crazy with me is I'll get in the zone and I kind of tense up and I cock my head a little to the side, and I get tense when I don't know why. I guess it just gets me. I don't know why I try to hold my head like that when I draw or anything I do when I get in the zone. But it works on my neck too, because it's like I'm all tense, and then I'm like, ooh, I'll straighten my head up and I can feel that stenosis kind of click around in there a little bit. And it's like, ooh, goodness, gotta relax. But I don't know, I guess because I'm so tense holding the handpiece and whatnot, that travels up into my neck. But it is relaxing because you zone the heck out and you don't think about nothing. I said my brain's like a damn ping pong ball, ping pong championship. Too many matches going on at one time.
Grumpy's in the shop, spinning epoxy. Roach clips pile up, it's a little too foxy. Yellow and black, they're popping so wild. Aliens drop by like it's cosmic style. Colors glow bright, they burn through the night. Meds rolled up tight, and it feels just right. Milky Way spins in a haze of disdain. All of this magic is just made in pain. Trades with a sly little grin. Grumpy's got secrets tucked under his skin. Exotic goods from a world far away, but the grind never stops, it's another long day. Colors glow bright, they burn through the night. Meds roll up tight, and it feels just right. Milky Way spins in a haze of disdain. All of this magic is just made in pain.
Picking that up something. Little thin compared to the rest of it.
Bubbles in the resin, a galaxy trap. Time bends and twists like the universe snapped. Grumpy hums low as the aliens cheer. This tiny workshop holds the whole sphere. Colors glow bright, they burn through the night. Meds rolled up tight, and it feels just right. Milky Way spins in a haze of disdain. All of this magic is just made in pain.
Unfortunately, you're probably going to feel a little bit of that in your wrist from now on, especially when that weather changes for a little bit. That's what a lot of that daggum stuff with everything. All my issues is just traumatic injuries to my body when I was younger. And as you get older, that arthritis sets into it and tells on you. You keep exercising it, it'll get better. It'll get better, and then at the same time with it getting better, you get kind of used to it, you know, and you'll know it's aching, and you know what'll push you to making it ache more. Heck, you know, I ain't telling you nothing. Hey, Mr. Johnny, that ring you did yesterday come out awesome. I was lurking in the live watching. I like the colors in it.
Echoes of creation in the grind and the sparks. The cosmos reborn in these humble dark parts. Sparks fly, dreams ignite in Grumpy's shop. Stars take flight. Shadows dance on walls, machines breathe deep. Secrets of the void, the tools they keep. Every cut, every carve, a new world unfolds in the hands of the maker. The universe molds. What's a galaxy but dust and will? What's a dream but a spark until the hands turn the wheel.
Camera angle set up good on here to zoom out on that one.
Creation takes flight.
Let's see, I'm gonna put this other camera. That's what we're doing with so far. Like I said, this scene, that's gonna be land right through here. So I'll do my shading with a different, same style with the little hash lines. I'll just change the angle. And then we'll see, we got a little chunk of land over here. I'll do the same thing. The water, I'm not gonna do no hashes in that. I'll leave that natural. But then the spacesuit, I'll change the angle of the spacesuit lines to where they're not the same as these and not the same as the land. So it'll have the different distinct crosses or whatever. And like I said before, I don't know if it transfers through on camera or not. But with this one, when I did those hashes and all, when I just daze off at it, kind of blurry eye looking at it, I guess you could say, the difference between the textures makes this 3 kind of stand up like an embroidery patch or something. It makes it almost 3D in person. I'm going with that, trying to go with that same effect on this one. I want to try to get that to work there. But let's see, let me put that over there. I just got that other camera propped up on my lathe. That's the one that's supposed to go over my lathe when I'm spinning.
Like a wizard with a resin wand, creating worlds where colors respond. Pour it here, let it set then glow. Grumpy's got that magic flow. Drip, drip, drop, the groove aligns. Reason art's a sign of the time.
All right. Thank you, y'all. Everybody who's tuned in and hung out on my craziness this morning, I greatly appreciate it. It does mean a lot. But I'm fixing to shut this down. I need to get moving. Go do what I gotta do and get back so I can get back into my groove. But I want to finish this up today. I don't know. I'll save this piece for lives for right now because it takes me so damn long to draw a piece out and then sketch it. But I got another piece that I want to do for my Wednesday video, is why I was trying to get this one done, but I can do both at the same time. But I got to do another wood burn for my Wednesday video because, of course, my dust thing is still down. But I will be back at it. Like I said, I got to go do my run and hit the shop and get home before it gets too late in the day and all the crazies get out there. I'm crazy enough. I don't need no more out there with me. But all right, y'all have an awesome morning. Thank you for tuning in, and God bless everybody. Y'all stay safe, stay laid back.
Bugs in a sculptor's twist, Zen found in the fog, some aliens miss. Eyes bloodshot, medicated soul.